Welcome back to some more Hearts of Iron 4. Here today on the channel, we're going to be starting episode 3 of my Star Wars campaign on Palpatine's Gamble. We're playing as the Galactic Republic. This is episode 3. Here today, we're going to be dealing with the Trade Federation and invading their homeworlds. Here's the focus tree and some of our research as well. So, we're going to be battling against Viceroy Gunray of the Trade Federation and getting some vengeance back for what they did to Padme and Naboo. So, war-wise, we've lost 1.8 million with the Galactic Republic. We've lost 800,000 clones, while the droids and the seppies, the separatists, have lost 1.9. So, in the last episode, when we were taking worlds off the Techno Union, we lost quite a bit. So that's what we did in episode 2. Episode 1, we had the Battle of Geonosis, of course. For some reason, the Mon Calamari have pushed over here and taken this planet. They're pretty far from home. So we're going to be trying to secure the remaining worlds in the deep core. And we've divided the Republic Grand Army into 3 attack groups. So over here we've actually got some allied reinforcements. They actually started this invasion, which is awesome. It's great to see that my allied worlds are actually helping me take the initiative. Taking the initiative, and they're helping us out. There's a massive battle going on in Kashyyyk, but the Wookiees should be able to hold. The problem is, like, if we go over there and protect it, we have to just, you know, hold an army there. So I think the Wookiees are on their own for this one. I know. Katamundi slams the table in fury. We will not be going to help the Wookiees in this playthrough, because we've still got so many other major factions we have to deal with. Like, we've managed to push the Techno Union quite far back. They've only got like territory and Mustafar and a couple of others. We'll build some probably silos there, because fuel is something we need a lot more of now, particularly then we've got these tanks and walkers rolling. So we're going to be focusing against the Trade Federation in today's video, and if we've got time here today, depending on how long this war takes, we might have an invasion against Count Dooku and try and take his capital of Raxus Secundus. Okay, so we're doing really well against the Trade Federation here. They've got minimal resistance. There was more in the north. Oh wow, look at all these allied forces are coming over to help. The Trade Federation had nowhere near the amount of forces compared to the Techno Union. Yeah, here comes the Techno Union now. Yeah, look at this. I guess it kind of makes sense. They probably got more sophisticated droids than the Union over the Trade Federation. The allied reinforcements came in flying in there. Look at this. Look how many factions just rocked up here at the end. So we've got Kenobi, Skywalker, Fisto, Oppo Rancisis, I think that's his name. It's the Snake Jedi. I just love how, like, they've got all these crazy backstories for the people on the council, and like some of them, like Kid Fisto's in the movie for like 2 minutes, along with Oppo. Okay, so they're having a little bit resistance here, the Trade Federation, but I'm surprised how much we just smashed through them there. Alright, let's set up some of these front lines. Yeah, we had definitely a harder time against the Techno Union. So they're digging in a little bit here towards the back end of their planet. So we're going to start this episode off by taking 2 crucial core worlds of the Trade Federation. We're still only on Tech 2, same with the separatists. So there's still a lot of major factions we need to destroy before we can found an empire. Who's this? Ryloth. Yeah. I guess we'll invite the Twi'leks. That gross looking Twi'lek we saw in episode 1. Yeah, I guess he's not there. I don't know what happened to him. Yeah. I'm pretty sure he enslaved most of his people from his homeworld, didn't he? So where is Ryloth? It's super far... Oh, it's like near Geonosis. Okay. Well, if they want to... You never know. Inviting them in, they might be able to send some forces over. Yeah, they're digging in a bit here. The Trade Federation called for aid and the Techno Union very much answered. Is this bugged? Is it? Because it's asking me again. Stop tweezing. Stop teasing me, you bloody Twi'lek. Right, you gonna join the Galactic Republic, you fools? Alright. The Rhodian Civil War is still so much back and forth. Oh, there's Christophus, yeah. It's like a mental war there from what I can remember. What's going on here? Small little invasion on the separatist world. Yeah, look at this, like the AI is like really taking the initiative to attack some worlds. It's good when your allies help you out. You don't have to do all the hard lifting and hard work because there's so many worlds in this galaxy we need to take before we can claim victory. Nearly finishing off the last of the Trade Federation's allies here. The initial invasion, we took most of the planet before they answered. So that's gone to Alderaan. Alderaan. Whatever the pronunciation is. Come on. Let's finish them off.
Let's go.
Hey, they're gone. So, we've finished off the Trade Federation there. Sweet. Okay, so I guess we need to search for another planetary system to take. Yes, so they're fully capitulated. Just because they were holding on so much. 4.3 million. Crikey. So we're going to be going after, Dooku's capital. So we've gone all the way to the North Outer Rim. So after the Trade Federation battle, they lost 4.3. So the Techno Union just got smashed. I've negotiated with the Mon Calamari to... Yeah, so basically we have to navally invade Raxus here. We have to dock our navy and control the hyperspace lane. It's good that there's so many like allied forces throughout the galaxy you can get docking rights to. So we've moved the Grand Army, and we're going to be striking the Separatist capital. So the Trade Federation's gone, the Geonosians as well, the Techno Union, and you have a couple worlds left, and we need to capitulate the Confederacy of Independent Systems. So this is like Dooku's main faction holdout. So we're currently in the underwater world, and Obi-Wan Kenobi is going to be starting the invasion of Raxus. We have well over 200 divisions at our disposal. And Obi-Wan Kenobi's landed as well. Perfect. I'd be curious to see what the resistance is. Because I feel like we've just, like, bled the separatists dry. Like, they've lost 4.3 million. Like, they must have lost, like, 3 million soldiers in that fight there. Trying to hold the Trade Federation out. So we'll just have to see how we go. Unless the Techno Unions show up. But we're in a really good position here to win the Clone Wars, and then we'll go down the path of ending the Galactic Republic and birthing the Galactic Empire, and then executing Order 66. Okay, so let's try and take Dooku's capital here. I don't know if he's from this planet. Is he from Raxus? Maybe. Lore-wise, I don't know. I don't even know what Dooku is. A humanoid. I'll get back into... Not naval invasions, pissing me off. Wow, okay. So, move the... I didn't even notice that. I knew we had the threat of naval invasions. Oh my god, the separatists have sent like a pretty decent force there. That was quite sneaky. I was trying to take their capital while they were trying to take mine. Well, that's why you need those like planetary garrisons all around. They actually push through, which is quite surprising. Anyway, one of the things that pissed me off most in the new trilogy series, apart from all of it, that there was a character called Rose in a universe where there was no Earth, so there's no roses. It just got me thinking when I said humanoid, because he's not like human, because there's no Earth. So I guess there's only humanoids. Okay. I was actually, that kind of bamboozled me, that Coruscant attack. Okay, so we slightly moved them off to not refuel on the same tile, so I was wondering why they weren't going. God, they got close there as well. That's super cheeky, them doing that. We're gonna have to reset that all up again as well. Yeah, so my phase 1 clone army, so I can focus tactically on the battles of Geonosis and then the Trade Federation and the war against Raxus. I put most of my... We got Wookiee forces there? What? Oh yeah, because I guess they sent me volunteers, which I didn't notice. Yeah, factions just send you stuff, I guess. But yeah, it's actually alright. Particularly playing with the Galactic Republic when you have like a ridiculous amount of population. We started off with 30 million, we've got 16 million now. So we're working through it a bit. Yeah, it's just easier to... It's mostly just a Hoi 4 strategy. Putting your weaker units on your coastal tiles just to defend it. So there's a little bit of resistance here, but we should be able to take Raxus. Yeah, so I just want to go back to this. So the Wookiees have sent me 9 units. And they're helping to garrison Coruscant. That's strange. Okay, let's go with this. But yeah, we have to move everything about. But that worked really well. Yeah, they just continually want to conquer the Jedi Temple and the Senate building. So we'll set it out like this. That's just an example. Yeah, I do recommend it. Alright. Back over. We have 300 million credits. And Raxulon is their capital. Yeah, so I guess they were like they were like putting all their eggs into the... I can't believe that, actually. That we started a naval invasion against the Seppies at their capital and they do the same to us. It's ridiculous. Just a little bit of a grind at the moment. We're slowly but surely making our way through. There is even some tiles that we're claiming with no opposition. And they've capitulated. Perfect. Right. 4 million to 3 million. My god, they've only got 1 million left in their manpower. We outnumber them 8 to 1. So, we have to get rid of the Commerce Guild, the Banking Clan, and the Techno Union. Right, so there's still so many more systems. The Confederacy of Independent Systems has capitulated. The Geonosians as well, and with the Trade Federation. And the Techno Union. So, they have a couple of worlds in the deep core. And they got like Mustafar down there. And then this is the Commerce Guild. They only got 2 worlds. And the Banking Clan is in the North Outer Rim there. Okay, so still a couple of more major factions to deal with. That's annoying. So, yeah, we'll have to deal with them at some point. Okay. So we're still a little bit off before we can go with the Great Jedi Purge and then the First Galactic Empire. So We have to 2 years, I think it is, before we can actually do it as well. But a lot of traveling still to do, so we need to go down and get rid of the Techno Union. I'm surprised the Commerce Guild and the Bank are major factions. You wouldn't think they are. You'd think it'd only be Count Dooku's faction, the Techno Union, and like the Trade Federation and the Geonosians, you know. Oh well. Anyway, well, we've defeated the Trade Federation here today and the separatists, so 2 pretty decent factions. They're now gone. So I think what we'll do is we'll work towards defeating the banking clans. And yeah, the Commerce Guild and the remaining forces of the Techno Union, because we dealt with them in the second episode quite a bit, the Techno Union, because we had the Battle of Geonosis in episode 1, then in episode 2 we dealt with the Techno Union, and then this one we're dealing with the Trade Federation. So we're still 2-3 years off before doing the Great Jedi Purge anyway, so we're going to have to skip a couple years anyway. Anyway, I'm going to wrap things up here today. This is only a short one. We'll deal with those remaining factions in episode 4, coming out the exact same time tomorrow, which, yeah, so I think we're going to be able to do the Purge and have execute Order 66 and form the Galactic Empire. So we'll do that in episode 4 coming out tomorrow.